offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Ayton, a screen on Russell. The drive by Paul. And Gobert with a block. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Russell to pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Gobert with it. Outside for Russell. Takes a three. And Ayton pulls it down. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Paul for three. And they'll get another chance. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Edwards, the pass to Russell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Here's Russell. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Sliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Here's Paul on the take. Good work defensively by Towns.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Crowder grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. Here's Booker. Guarded by Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. To end the drought. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Craig. Pass to Bridges. Craig with a screen on Edwards. Bridges misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Russell, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Saric, a screen on Russell. Bridges, right side. Down low. And Saric throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Russell. Gobert passes to Edwards. And stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Russell, and it's powered home by Towns.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Gobert finds Russell. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're able to recover. Gobert. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Deep.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. Bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And it's Russell, that time on the assist from Towns. Russell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Back to Booker. Oh, swiped away. Inside. Here's Edwards. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Towns finds Gobert. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. Up and over Crowder. And another basket for Minnesota.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Pass to Gobert. Towns on a screen. Gobert passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so here's Phoenix. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Ball against Russell. Here's Lee. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league. But then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Now here's Bridges. 6 points for him. This one for 3. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 17.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Craig with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Here's Bridges. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shot clock at 6. Towns with the ball, and it's Payne picking him up. Edwards for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Five ticks left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Suns, 26. The Timberwolves, 36.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here are the Suns, trailing by 10. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Booker. Back to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
The Suns shooting around 41%. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Offensive board. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Gobert passes to Anderson. Back to Gobert. Pass to Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Here's Russell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Gobert. That one no good. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Ayton passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Crowder, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Booker. The shot by Russell, no good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, BA, has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Anderson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Russell against Paul. And there's 1:45 left in the third. He buries it from 3. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Towns can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Lee. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Timeout called the Timberwolves.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Crowder. And Payne is subbed in for Lee. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Paul with it. Picked up by Reed. From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Over to the left wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Minnesota calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. 19 seconds left in the third.
So going to the free throw line is Russell. A quick dribble drive.
Second team foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Shooting for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell.
And both free throws good for Russell. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Craig with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Payne. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. Shoots over Paul.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. You rarely get a clean shot off on it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. The fader, and that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Out to the wing. Towns down low. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Well, the Suns shooting 40% from the field in this one. Booker against Edwards. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker to take the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And he's good on the second. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Pass to Johnson. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Booker. Russell with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Offensive board. Another shot. And Towns with the lay-in. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Bridges finds Booker. Outside Payne from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Over to the wing. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker drops in the 3. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Oh, wow! Big finish.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Edwards against Booker. Outside Payne. Outside Booker. Crowder with a screen. The three is up. Booker no good.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. That's just not a good look.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Payne. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Here's Booker. Now here's Bridges. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Outside Booker. Let's go with a three. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Outside Booker. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
And they get it back. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. They played the...
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And Morant in at the point guard. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Now Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant kicks to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Morant against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Morant passes to Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
Jackson Jr.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And it's Morant missing.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Adams against Booker. Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. Bane kicks to Adams. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
To end the cold streak, and Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Got a piece of it, and the Grizzlies leading by 7. Brooks left side. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre. Johnson comes in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And that one, good. 7 points for Ja Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now, here's Bridges. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Crowder, and it's Damian Lee in for Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Charge a screen on Bain. And slam dunk by Sharch.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Sharch gets to the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Craig can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. He's got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And then Morant slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Lee against Bain. Phoenix no good that time either. Now here's Morant. Bain covering. And that one's good. Morant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that is.
And so is the Memphis.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's Morant. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker the pass to Johnson. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. He kicks to Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Bridges with some nice defense. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And that one's good. Morant's got 22 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Both good from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball against Bain. Craig sets the screen for Payne. Craig finds Payne. Shot clock at 6. There's Lee with the 3. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Craig passes to Paul. Shoots it. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
.102 left in the first half. Saric a screen on Bain. Ball passes to Saric. And Craig has it in the corner. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Lee kicks to Paul. A three-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Paul passes to Saric. Kicks it out to Paul. Craig sets the screen for Paul. Over to the wing for the 3. And Bain pulls it down. Morant with it, working on Bain, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And how good has he been at the line?
And there it is for him. Morant's got 31.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
5 seconds left in the first half. Paul from deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
15, the Grizzlies, 49.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Off target from three-point range. And for Memphis, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Booker, right side. Crowder, a screen on Bain. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Booker's got it.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
The offensive rebound. Adams tries again. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Johnson, he's checked in for Booker. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Bridges. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Johnson from the arc. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant looking around. It's stolen by Johnson. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. A new 14 for the Suns. Crowder finds Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Bridges shot good.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Cameron Payne comes in for Paul. Off the inbound. And it's Morant missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. With 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson up top. The feed to Brooks. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both shots good from the stripe. It'll count. The shot missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
Ladies and gentlemen, your sons,
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Back to Jackson. The 3. That shot missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Payne dishes to Lee. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Grant, and it's blocked. And they recover it. Second chance shot. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. The wide open look here for Craig. Drills it from outside. Craig's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And a wide open look for Lee. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. 2 points. That one goes.
This not part of the game plan. Steven Adams finding a way to offensively be impactful down low.
There's the screen. Booker against Bain. And Booker is good for 3.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
A nice shot by Booker.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
They grab their own miss. And here's Sharge. He'll bring it out for the Suns. From deep three-point range. Landale pass to Payne. And finished up by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Passes it to Payne. Back to Booker. There's the pick. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Lee's checked in. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Charge a screen on Bane. Bane against Booker. Lee outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Booker with no one around from outside off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Morant drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant, and that'll be his third foul so far.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Out to Lee from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Morant with a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Morant throws it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And slam dunk by Sharge.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The three from Morant misses. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
goes to Minnesota. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. We're expecting a shootout with this matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him from in the lane like that.
Man, this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. McDaniels. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 8 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Morant missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Down low. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Morant, the pass to Adams. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The layup misses. The Grizzlies on offense. They trail by 6. Jackson with it. Towns covering. Here's Morant. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. He has 6.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Morant's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Russell, the pass to Towns. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And Morant drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Bane. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Morant missing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And the basket by Towns.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And Russell, here we go. Missed inside. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Adams finds Brooks. And here's Morant, guarded by Russell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Edwards against Bain. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards to the inside. Here's Adams. Now here's Bain. Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Now here's Russell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 to shoot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Well, Memphis shooting only 42%. Morant, the pass to Bain. Pass to Morant. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Stolen by Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Adams against Gobert. Pass to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Stolen by Jackson. Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. From deep, Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here's Morant outside. Towns with a rebound. Well, the Timberwolves shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Russell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Russell against Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Brooks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He knocks down the first one.
Third team foul. At the line for the
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Russell. The 3 from Bane. It's deflected. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. And there's a 3-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell attacking. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And here's Gobert from the arc. The shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson finds Adams. To the paint. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Towns.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bane's got 6.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Edwards against Bane. Out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 36 seconds left in the second period. Towns. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Here's Edwards. He's got 10. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. .30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Bane with it. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Edwards, a pass Pass to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And a pretty tightly contested game here. Allie, as always, thank you.
31, the Grizzlies, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Durant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Payne against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Russell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Right side Morant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so Gobert nails both of them. They swipe it. Here's Towns. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Deflected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's Russell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 6 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
There's Jackson with the 3. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. Minnesota's shooting has been great this game, 58%. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Morant against Edwards. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes a first. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
2 minutes
For the lead.
2 minutes.
Can't get it to drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. And Edwards, here we go. Gobert against Brooks. foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 1:41 left to play in the third. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Now here's Adams, guarded by Russell. Adams against Russell. No good with a layup. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant finds Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Adams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Adams is as crafty as he is big. When he's right under the rim, good coverage just doesn't cut it.
Here's Russell. Here's Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Crosses over. Oh, sweet move.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis.
And Morant drops them both. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offenses. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Incredible balance on that take. You've got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Bane against Russell. Back to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Russell. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Towns, a screen on Bane. Pass to Gobert. Russell from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Bane. Jackson outside. Now Morant. Jackson the screen. Morant finds Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Morant with it. Russell covering. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Towns passes to Gobert. Can they get it? That shot missing. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Russell finds Towns. Here's Gobert. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Russell against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Gobert against Adams. Outside McDaniels. Down low. Here's Towns. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And it's Morant off the drive. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Brooks with the rebound. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Bain finds Morant. Back to Bain. To the left side wing. Count it!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And here's Morant. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in as we present our...
Sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack in this kind of matchup. Comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And here's Towns. McDaniels kicks to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns, a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to Gobert. Clock at 4. Misses the 3. Towns with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gobert with a screen for Towns. Inside. That's tipped. Crowder with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Hall finds Crowder. Can't get it to fall.
While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Paul against Russell. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. And so just over a minute and a half played. Edwards against Booker. To the wing right side. Paul kicks to Bridges. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now, here's and the dunk by Towns.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Booker against Edwards. Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. And they're running. Jumps up. Good on the shot. Towns has got his second basket.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Al Russell, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Looking for the first basket of the game. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Minnesota.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the end one. Yes, sir.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Oh, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now here's Towns, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. From 12 feet out. That's good from Booker on the assist from Crowder.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul against Russell. Pass to Gobert. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. Russell inside. Defended by Paul. They get it again. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
First free throw is good.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Ayton. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Ayton. He gets it up. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. End of the line for 3 throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 1. And back it up.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 8 points.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint. That's good.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Edwards against Booker. Prince wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Booker dishes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul right side. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Ball against Russell. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Crowder a screen on Russell. Paul passes to Crowder. Kicks it to Ayton. All up top. He's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 5. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Russell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Booker against Edwards. The trap by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, you let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Fires the 3. Well, three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Edwards finds Towns. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Towns has got 13 points.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Here's Ayton. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Prince, the pass to Edwards. The pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That uptake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 3. Lee outside. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Craig can't get it to go. Here's Johnson. Sinks the 15-footer. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Gobert in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly.
The Suns, 19.
This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. And the rejection by Ayton. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert with a screen on Crowder. Another shot. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 15 points.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Outside Edwards. For 3. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Ball finds Crowder. Back the ball. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
It's Russell with the drive. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Payne in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Lee's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell left side. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Lee. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Craig sets the screen for Johnson. Down low. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Suns trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lee outside. For the tie. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Russell dishes to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And Saric kicks to Johnson. Saric with the screen for Johnson. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Left side, Towns. Shoots the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Towns, high post. Craig is on him. Can they get it? And another shot, and they pick up 2. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Edwards against Lee. Johnson for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Lee dishes to Saric. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Towns, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
There's Lee with the 3. From deep, Johnson. From deep. The shot comes out, and we've reached the end of the 3rd. Timberwolves lead by 6. On target center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced for the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's in there.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Off on the layup.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering the momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Gobert against Crowder. Passes it to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for Russell over Paul. Russell, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, trailing by 10. The feed now to Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jake Crowder, the little up fake, it was all he needed.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Bridges passes to Crowder. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Oh, we got hacked on the 3. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. McDaniels passes to Towns. Outside, Russell. High post, Gobert. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 6. Booker looking around. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Ayton a screen. Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Edwards. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. For 3, Bridges. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. The drive by Gobert. And the basket is good. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
Rudy Gobert sees the lane and shows you I can put it on the deck and score.
Paul with the 3. Bridges finds Paul. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Edwards drives in. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Sharch. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Paul's subbed in for Payne. And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
He gets it in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Off target with his 3. Now here's Ayton. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even early on in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Adams. Yep, that one goes.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. There's the drive. It's tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Morant, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Payne with it, now guarded by Booker. Outside Morant. Back to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint. Because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Payne finds Morant. Driving inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Shots good by Saric.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Craig with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. A minute 37 left in the first. And it's Durant off the drive. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Now Johnson. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Picked up by Craig. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 10.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Pass to Payne. Oh, stolen by Morant. The finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Craig. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Payne against Morant. Back to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson inside. Brooks defending. Here's Saric. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. With 2 seconds left. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Morant with the drive. And so it's Memphis with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Adams. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Fades and shoots. Booker can't get it to go. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The three is up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Crowder. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant, covered by Crowder. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. Here's Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got 8.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Brooks defending. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Crowder a screen on Bain. For 3, Booker! Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And there's the drive. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Booker, the pass to Aiton. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. The baseline J is on the way. Kept alive. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Aiton with a screen. To the wing on the left. A good-looking shot from the wing. Aiton's got his second basket.
Love seeing Aiton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots. That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Right side Booker. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
That'll do it for the first half. It's
the Suns, 24.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Aiton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Aiton. Outside for Booker. And the Suns get another 3. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. And stolen by Paul. To the paint. Here's Aiton. And Aiton with the stuff.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Paul for 3. Bridges outside. The 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. The three from Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a three. The rebound by Bridges.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Paul. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And there it is for him.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant against Payne, and it's Morant missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Memphis now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Back to Morant. Craig with a steal. Payne with it, guarded by Morant. Pass to Lee, out to the right wing. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Brooks from outside, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Lee. Phoenix no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
A minute 9 left in the third. And Morant gets it to go.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. Here's Lee. Craig with a screen on Payne. Back to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Paul in for Payne.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Booker, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. Wide open look. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Bane. Crowder, that's good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. For 3, Bridges. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. The open shot, Morant. And that one's long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Now Craig. Brooks defending. Crowder, a screen on Brooks. Craig, no good.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possession.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And we're going to have a jump ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Ayton with a screen. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. Stolen by Payne. Crowder outside. For 3, Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric checks in for Ayton. Devin Booker comes in for Craig. And it's Paul in for Payne. Crowder with a screen. Booker fires from way outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brooks finds Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And he can't hit the second. Over to the left wing. Adams, the pass to Morant. Goes back up. Takes it inside. And good! There's another!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Booker against Bane. From deep 3-point range. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. Another bucket! Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Blocking foul called on Chris Paul. His 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Morant with it, now guarded by Booker.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 20-7 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for 2.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Some changes for Phoenix. Craig is checked in for Bridges, and it's Lee in for Booker. Johnson passes to Saric. Outside Payne. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Morant against Craig. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Pulls it. Gets hauled in by the Suns. Outside Payne. From deep three-point range. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
From deep. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Lining up the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Gobert against Adams. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Adams, some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Slams home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. The dish now to Towns. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And the technical free throw is good.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Russell passes to Gobert. Not one good for 2.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Morant. The shake. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
To the inside. Jackson kicks to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 8.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Towns in the corner. Gobert the screen. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And he drives in.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Back to Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Reeves has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Feeds it to Morant. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 12. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards with it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Driving in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Russell. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good that time.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bain finds Morant. Back to Bain. Latrey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Here's Russell. Plays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Stolen by McDaniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Both teams have it going here early and still flowing through the first quarter. It's and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Morant drives in. Out to Brooks. Morant outside. Jackson is doubled. Adams, the pass to Bain. Back to Adams. 6 to shoot. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Minnesota in the lead. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hit the crossover. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Russell kicks to Towns. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. He dishes it to Adams. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Towns is doubled. McDaniels passes to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Morant against Russell. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Russell. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Out to the right wing. Towns, a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. Back to McDaniels. Kicks it to Edwards. Dishes it to McDaniels. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Morant outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell passes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
It's tipped. He kicks it to Russell, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. There's Russell with the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Morant drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Edwards kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Now that instant response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think mistakes just got raised a little bit.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And now it's 27 points for Ja Morant. Edwards passes to Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brooks finds Morant. Gobert with the block. Bain against Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And Edwards drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant dishes to Adams. Over Gobert. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 points.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Towns. Banked in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Both free throws good from Morant. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Russell finds Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
51 seconds left in the third. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Edwards dishes to Towns and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morant with it, now guarded by Towns. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Morant. Now McDaniels. The open shot, Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Towns finds Gobert. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And he stays with it. Bane against Towns. Down low. There's the steal. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And finished off by Morant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Edwards against Bane. The feed to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
That's good from Morant. Timberwolves trail by 15. High post, Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And a missed layup.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. Believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Edwards passes to Russell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Gobert. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the rejection by Town. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Edwards passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And that one's good. Towns. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Tell you what, you don't expect the center to attack off the bounce like this. I mean, Towns caught the defense off guard.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
And stolen by Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Memphis foul. John Morant. His third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11 and stolen by Russell. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Towns. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. And they get it back. The kick out to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 15-point game. And it's Towns penetrating. That one goes in.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the...